everybody, it's me, Shala360, and what am I doing? I'm doing a haul. What the hell am I doing? I'm doing a haul. I haven't done a haul in forever. I don't remember how these things go. I'm just out here, and so if I do it poorly, I'm sorry. I just don't do them like that. So I think I've already broke the first rule of haul videos. I opened something before the camera came on. I opened this. This is a used version of the top note for Red Velvet's Irene Sulby subunit. This is Monster. Hey, Landra. And I got it used. It's in okay condition. It is tiny. This actually fit inside my mailbox because it's so small. It's got a little damage, not gonna lie to you. It's got some corners that are a little bit fubbed up, but I'm not really too concerned about that. I really just wanted this because I wanted this. I just think this is so fucking classy. I've seen people unbox this thing before, and it just looks expensive. It's obviously not. This also has some scratches and whatnot on there. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it'll do. Ooh, and it. You know what they should have put on here that would have made this concept just like really hit? They should have put a mirror right here. Like they should have just made this into one gigantic compact, and they should have put a mirror right here. That way when you open it, like, ooh, yes, bitch, me. So I wish they had done that. Because this is used, it doesn't come with photo cards. Sorry, y'all. This is what it is. You got the plate that the CD comes on, so that's cool. You've got the photo book, which is nice. Ooh, photo book. And then this thing, which I don't know what this is because this is supposed to be used, so it shouldn't come with anything. Oh, it came with the little postcards that come with this. So, yeah, there you are. Postcards and stickers. Stickers, lots of stickers. That's cool. It didn't come with photo cards because I bought it used. So, whatever. But this is actually really decent packaging. I'm not spending a lot of time going through here. It's not because I don't like it. It's because I already know what the photo book looks like. I already know what the postcards and the stickers look like. I've watched several unboxings, so this is not new territory for us to cross. But yeah, I really do think that that would be the one kind of bonus just to really throw this concept over the top. Putting the mirror right here would have been obscenely rich. Especially considering how small this fucking packaging is. You had the room. You had the room. But overall, I'm excited. This is cute. This is really, really cute. Also, I'm noticing that there's a line on the top of the, I don't know if you can see that. See that line right there? That's from the closure of the container. The hinge on here. So that's disappointing that that's there. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Jay. I'm glad that you agreed that Naughty was the real title track. Those of us who know. But yeah, that's really nice. I'm pleased with this. I like the way this looks. I'm going to enjoy having this on my shelf. This was definitely worth the purchase. Now let's get on to this haul. This haul is my Zen Market haul. This is a bunch of shit I've bought over the course of the last couple of months. I spent a while waiting to ship it to me because, you know, I was hoping that perhaps through some miracle of science, I would be able to get a lower shipping rate than what I got, but it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. And part of it is because it's a heavy box. It's a pretty good sized box, guys. So it makes sense that I wasn't going to get cheap shipping, but the shipping on this thing, y'all, I had this FedEx to me. The shipping was $88. Yes. $88. Damn near $90. This was almost a $100 box to ship. I would not do that again. Because of that, it's going to be a very long time before I buy anything else on Zen Market. Not because Zen Market's bad. Like, this has nothing to do with Zen Market. This box weighs probably close to 60 pounds, y'all. So it's not because Zen Market is bad. I don't think Zen Market was being unfair when it came to the shipping price. It has everything to do with the fact that, you know, Japan is not really in a hurry to ship stuff to us at a reasonable rate. And so they're not putting American postage through their postal system. It's just not happening right now. And for me, I do DHL and I do UPS sometimes, but not frequently. More than that, I usually use like small packet shipping, small packet airmail. And I can't do that right now. And if I can't do that, then it is what it is. So I'll definitely be waiting to get a couple more things that I was wanting from Japan. Like I wanted to get the new BTS Map of the Soul Journey project from Japan. Won't be getting it because I can't afford it right now. Like if I was to buy the 2 CDs that I want to buy, because I want to buy the fan club version that comes with the different covers, and I wanted to get like the regular version because I always get the regular version, and then I was wanting to get Ratmon's photo cards because I think there's 3 photo cards for him this time around. Yeah, I'm not going to get them because by the time I pay the Zen Market processing fee, the interior Japanese postage fee, plus just the cost of the product, and then tackle on top of that, $30 in shipping, I might as well buy them brand new from CD Japan. And I'm not doing that, so we're stuck where we are. But anyway, box full of shit. Box full of stuff. I don't even know halfway what's it. Oh, hey. Okay, so this right here is Merry and Happy from Twice, and also this purple TXT album. So excited to see what's going on here. Bubble Wrap City. So here is the Merry Happy album. I got this because it's a repack. And when it comes to Twice, there's like 5 different repacks before you get the final version. And so I actually had to go online and look at Twice's discography in order to be able to see like which repack is the final repack. It's almost like being a gamer and you go to websites to figure out which boss is the final boss. And so yeah, I was like, I'm going to have to keep looking to see what is the final one in this line of albums here. And so I got this one. This has Heartshaker and Likey. I'm not a big fan of Heartshaker, but I do like Likey, and I've heard good things about Merry and Happy. I also got this for fairly cheap, even though shipping being what it is, it wasn't that fucking cheap. And it came with this Jihyo card right here, another Jihyo card, and oh yeah, the girl with the angry face. And then it came with this 9 CD plate. There you go. So yeah, this is the one that I wanted because it came with the most songs. It has 15 songs on it. Yeah, 15 songs on it. So this was the version that I needed to have. I didn't need to have the ones that came out before. Then I got this, which is the Dream Chapter Eternity by TXT. I want to know more about these boys. I really enjoyed the one TXT album I bought. I don't listen to it super frequently, but I did buy it. I didn't get the one between this one and the other, so yeah, I got this. I look forward to listening to it, and this was also very, very cheap as well. I don't think this has any photo card on it, I don't believe. And this is the original bag for it, apparently, because it's got a sticker on it, so won't be ripping into that anytime soon. Oh, it's got real keys. Will you look at that? Real keys. Ooh, and this is, okay, I'm gonna have to use the keys to open this up. Did not realize that that's what we're doing. Okay, let's get these keys out. This is actually an album whose unboxing I have never seen. I've never seen the unboxing for this at all. I do not know the names of any of the members of TXT, by the way. I know there's people out there who are like, oh my gosh, how dare you buy their album if you don't know their names and their birthdays and their blood types and all this other stuff that means absolutely nothing to me. I'm sorry, I just spend my money on what I want and I do frivolous things. You're welcome to eat my ass. So let's open this up. Comes with a CD here in the back. That's okay. It's not my favorite style because sometimes it's hard to get that CD out, and I always get afraid that the CD will scratch as you're taking it in and out. But I usually only take my CDs out a couple of times. I usually take it out to look at it, and then I take it out again to put it into my CD binder. So, like, if you were to look at my K-pop shelves right now, there's hardly any CDs in my K-pop shelf because I just don't keep CDs like that. All right, this comes with some kind of a card, some kind of QRT card for the Weverse store. Whatever this thing is. Is this a sticker? What is this? Is this a sticker or a postcard? I don't know what this is. But that was in there. It feels like it's a sticker, but that's a really odd style of sticker to make. And then it also comes with this postcard here. So that's lovely. And like I said, this is used, so it doesn't have a photo card with it all. But I wasn't expecting a photo card because, I mean, I don't know these boys' names, much less am I able to find a favorite. But what I really like about TXT, which is what encourages me to want to get to know them better, I like the fact that there's only 5 of them. I'm really tired of large groups right now. I'm getting old. Forgetfulness has more than set in. I really can't do 50 groups with 1,000 members, so I feel like I'm more inclined to learn 5 boys than I am to learn 15 boys. The other thing that's harder for me, and you know, take this whatever way you will, at this point in the game, all of these children could be my son. Every single one of them. So the things that I enjoyed about previous K-pop groups, like people being attractive and the like, I can't really enjoy that with these modern groups because they're all so incredibly young. Like, a couple of these boys are only a couple years younger than my own child. So I really do have to focus on the material, like the music and everything else. It's no longer about, oh, he's the cute one. That doesn't matter to me. I really am looking at, like, do I like your dancing? Do I like your music? Do I like your videos? You know, are you providing quality entertainment content for me? But it's really not about the cute as much anymore because, again, they could all be my sons. There's a couple of them out there that I still look at lustfully, but that's more in the BL market than, like, the K-pop market, but I digress. All right, we got another stack of things here. Don't know what this is. I feel like this is EXO stuff. Yeah, this has got to be EXO stuff. So let's take a gander. Let's take a look-see. I'm just going to say right now, some of this stuff I already have, but it was a part of a bundle, so that's the reason why I got them again. But if anyone's interested in the stuff that I have duplicates of, I can give you a very fair price on the used market because I already have these things, so I don't need them. You know. So, if I'm correct, this is the bundle that I bought. That way I could get the Love Shot album because I had not had the Love Shot album yet. So, yep, that's what this is. So, this is The War, The Power of Music. I actually already have this album. So, this is available for very cheap purchase on the secondary market. Like, I'm thinking $5 plus shipping. So, maybe 8 because media mail is like $3. Yeah, so 8 shipped within the United States and Canada. This comes with standard stuff. I'm pretty sure this doesn't come with a photo book. So if you're wanting this with a photo book, sorry about it. I don't have it. I got this used. I got this really cheap. This whole bundle was like $14, something like that. It was really, really affordable. So that's why I got it. And it comes with these big cards here that look like trading cards, Pokemon cards, things like that. And then the comic book. I'm just going through here to make sure I'm not lying about the fact that there's no CD. Yes, there's no photo book here. Ew, gross. So the CD looks like it's in good condition, but look at where the little hole is to put the CD on. Who was in a hurry? SM. The people who do your CDs. Who did this? Who did this? What is this about? That's not where the CD goes. That's not where the CD. There's a hole cut out here to put the CD on. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let me get you moved to your proper place. What the hell? Quality control. There you go. All's right with the world. But yeah, if somebody doesn't have this, looking for it for the cheaps, let me know. You know where to find me. DM me on Twitter, Shawwa_360. But yeah, good stuff. Close this back up. People don't talk about this enough, but this was actually a really nice concept. Like, EXO is not the queen of packaging concept albums. Like, when it comes to their albums, they have really good albums. They have great music, but you never look at an EXO album being like, oh wow, they really carried that concept all the way through the packaging. That's not how I look at those things. But this one, I have to say, is probably the best packaging that EXO has ever done in terms of taking the concept from the video and throwing it into the packaging. Very, very well done. That's why I already own it. Next, we've got this, which is our bundle of Love Shot albums plus one Lotto album randomly. What the heck? And I don't expect any photo cards to be in here, so, ooh, this is a Lotto album that somebody abused, I think. Because didn't this come with a slipcase, or am I lying? I'm lying. This didn't come with a slipcase, because if it did, the Comca sticker wouldn't be on here. I'm not sure if this is the Korean Lotto or if this is the Mandarin Lotto. Let me look and see. Yeah, this is the Korean Lotto. I already own this. So, not looking for anything. No photo cards in here, just a CD if you're interested. This was actually a good album because it is the repacked of Exact, and Exact was an amazing album. There are a couple of good B-side songs on here. I think my favorite of the B-side songs, probably She's Dreaming. That's probably my favorite of the B-side songs. Was that a B-side song? No! Can't Bring Me Down. That was my favorite of the B-side songs. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was my favorite of the B-side songs. But yeah, it's got the bones for Exact on here, so this is definitely a repack I recommend many people to get, because Exact is actually my favorite EXO album of all time. But Lotto is an auto-tuned disaster. You cannot change my mind. Next, we have two versions of Love Shot. One of these will be up for sale because I really only needed one, but this came with two, and I don't remember what the photo books look like for these, so that's why I'm like, sure, this will work out fine. Hey, Meg. Okay, so this is the warm colored photo book, I guess. So this is the cover. I kind of like this because it makes me think of SHINee because it's a diamond. I realize that that's my Shawwa brain on drugs. But I like the colors in the photo book. Everything is super peachy and warm and red and nice. The nice soft focus. Lots of people with no shirts on. This is cute. This is nice. Then you have this one, which is the wasted use of space. Like, literally, this should have been turned that way, and these pictures should have gone this way. That's how this should have been done. I don't know why they didn't. But you know what? It is what it is. And this is the cool colored photo book, as you can see. It's got more of a kind of a bluish filter on it. But this, okay. All right, I was going to say, that CD looks the same. I guess it's the same CD. Going through here. I don't like this one as much. I think the cool filter is just, it's a little too harsh from the pictures I'm seeing. Like, there's a couple of really pretty pictures in here, don't get me wrong. Like, this picture of Kai, that's a really pretty picture. I like that one a lot. But I'm looking at some of these other pictures, and was Mans up all night? Look at how dark his eyes look because of the filter. I think that they could have done better than that. So, yeah, I definitely think that I prefer this version. So if somebody wants this version for the cheapity cheap cheaps, let me know. No photo card. Awesome. Let's see what else we got in here. Keep going. Yay, another bundle of albums. I think you can see that that's a Twice album on top. All right, exciting. By the way, do you guys like my overalls? Because I stole these from Stephanie's closet since she's not here. I have fun. I actually sent her a picture today telling her, Mom stole your overalls to wear. She was a good sport about it. Woo! This bundle has a lot of stuff in it. I'm really happy about that. So this is Twice Coaster. Again, I had to go and research and find out which version of Twice Coaster to get because, again, repackaged city when it comes to Twice. So this is the one that I got. This is the Lane 2. There you go. And thank you. And this has some stuff in it. I don't think it has a photo card, but it does have some stuff in it. It's got a lyrics book. Cute, cute, cute. It's got a knock knock bookmark. Cute. It's got, oh, it does have a photo card. Okay. All right. And it's got stickers because JYP knows how much I absolutely fucking hate stickers. This is actually a really cute photo book, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This photo book, I actually really like the styling on this. I like the bright yellow colors and the kind of spotty dotty spots on it. These are really cute photographs. Like, that's a bad bitch right there. I like this. This is really, really nice. Okay, all right. I had to get this. I mean, if I had to get rid of every single Twice album I have had in the past and then get rid of all the Twice albums in the future, I would probably still get this because TT is the best song in Twice's entire discography. I feel like there's folks that would battle me about that and say it feels special or that it's fancy. I get where you're coming from, but you are wrong. TT is the most superior song in their discography, and I'm willing to die on that hill. So take that for what it is. So yeah, glad to have that. Then we have Summer Nights by Twice. I have to say Dance the Night Away was not my most favorite song in the world, but What Is Love is on here, and I thought that What Is Love was cute. And I heard that the B-sides on this are really, really nice. I also heard that this has a very good photo book. It's been a long time since I've seen this photo book. I think I watched it on Mason's channel once, but I didn't pay very close attention, and that's been probably a couple years ago. So I do not remember what this photo book looks like at all. So let us take a gander. Let's take a look-see. I love how well people package their stuff in Japan. It is always like to the T, cellophane city. Okay, so this is nice. It's kind of like a magazine, and it's got all the girls on the top. And then this was the postcard that came with mine. Cool, cool, cool. And like a security strip. What the heck? And then, wow, the CD is shoved up in there. This is the CD. I don't have a bias in Twice. I do not have a bias in Twice. Just in case you're thinking that I'm avoiding answering the question, the fact is I don't have a bias. I thought for a long time that maybe my bias was Momo, but no, I don't have a bias in this group. I admire Jihyo for being able to snag Kang Danielle and make the Korean public eat her ass about it, but outside of that, I don't really have a bias for this group. Okay, so it's like a poster and a lyrics book. That's cute. Let's take a look at this photo book here. This photo book is cute. I like the photo book from Twice Coaster better. Like, this one is nice, but it's just, it looks very like photo studioed. Like, it doesn't look like this took place on a beach. It looks like they put sand on the ground and set up a background and said, bitch, pose. And that's exactly what this is. And I don't know, call me old school, but I like a shot on location type of thing. Or if we're gonna pose in a studio, let's just like really be extreme about it. Like, let's do super bright backgrounds that aren't found in nature and like just really make it look like a photo shoot instead of trying to simulate a beach, if you will. So that's my opinion. Next, we have The Year of Yes. This was also a good buy for me. Yes or Yes is on here, and Yes or Yes is an okay song. It's all right. It's all right. Yes or Yes. So let's open this up and see what we've got. This is also really nicely wrapped. My God. I wish I put this much effort when I'm wrapping stuff for sale, but I don't. I mean, I put in enough effort. I'm Bubble Wrap City, but like, look how much layers of cellophane is on this used CD. It's there's more layers. There's more layers. Oh my gosh. Why don't you want me to get into this thing? That's right, I ripped it off. Because it's not original to the CD, so it's not gonna hurt nothing. This is really big. Like, this is as big as Summer Nights. This is as big as Summer Nights. Wow. This is really big for being book style. But I like it. It feels really nice. And I like the warm color of this. This is a very welcoming thing. This reminds me of the Lovelies album I got in one of my hauls that I didn't ask for. Yeah, this is nice. And let's see what we've got on the inside. Hopefully we've got a CD. Yes, we do have a CD. It looks like we have, my God, why can't I say her name? I want to call her Chewy, and that's not her fucking name. But yeah, Homegirl. And then we have this Year of Yes special photo card thing. The photo card's not in there. All it comes with is this. And then this massive photo book. Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. Do y'all know how pretty this is? This is really gorgeous, actually. Like, as a mom, these are the kind of photos that I would want to have in my living room of my child and be like, that's my beautiful girl. These are really nice. They look expensive too. Like, they look like they're wearing really nice materials. This is really nice. Oh, that's an unfortunate dress you're wearing now, but whatever. Yeah, this is lovely. This is really, really nice. Okay, and then next we have Becken's Delight. That sounds like I'm saying Turkish Delight. That's actually really funny. Becken's Delight. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. So let's get this thing open. Let's see what's happening. What's up? I got this for the super cheaps again. I think this is like freaking $5 because it's used and doesn't have a photo card. It comes with the CD though, and that's what's important to me. I did not realize it had this plastic cover on here. I did not know that at all. I am on the fence about this. On the one hand, I really like this for like dust protection purposes, but on the other, I'm just like, you didn't have to do all that. But I think I dig it. I think I dig it. I think I'm more positive than negative on that. But yeah, did not expect that at all. That is very different. A plastic dust cover. They sold 1 million of these. Did you know they sold 1 million of these? More than 1 million of these. All right. This is kind of magazine style. So, unpopular opinion. I do not find Becken from EXO attractive. And it's not because he's ever done anything to me personally. He just doesn't have my favorite kind of face. Even though there is this one Thai boys love actor who looks a lot like Becken. And I remember thinking that guy was cute. But for some reason, Becken, he doesn't do it for me. And I don't understand what it is. But there's just something about his face that just doesn't like carry me all the way over. So like this photo book is cool and all, but it's not like, I'm not looking at him like, oh, he's so cute. Like that's not the emotion that's going through my mind. The emotion that's going through my mind is there's like 3 or 4 different concepts in this photo book, and none of them go together. There's like this empty warehousey building concept that's going on here that's a lot more warm and natural and stuff like that. Then there's like the graffiti stairwell concept. I'm assuming it's the same building. But then there's like candy store music video concept art on here, and it doesn't really go together for me. But if you are a fan of Becken and you really dig his facial features, you are getting a lot of really good content for that. But I would not have paid full price for this. Considering how I feel about his face, I would not have paid full price for this. So what I paid for this, being as cheap as it was, I got a really good deal. It's in excellent condition. It's just missing the photo card, basically. I'm very happy with this purchase. Also, this is a phenomenal album. If you have not had a chance to listen to it yet, I absolutely recommend you listen to it. So many freaking good songs. This is practically a KR&B album. Honestly, this is a KR&B album. It's not a K-pop album. And that's the reason why I enjoy it. If you are a fan of KR&B and you haven't heard this album yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? Cold wrote one of these songs. Let that sink into your pea brain. Cold wrote one of these songs. So this is a really, really good album. I enjoy it quite a bit. I recommend it to people. Probably my favorite 2 songs on here are maybe Underwater and Love Again. That might be it. But yeah. Really, really dig it. I listened to it quite a bit before I made the decision to purchase it, because I liked City Lights okay, but there were a couple of moments on the album that I felt were a little monotone, a little one note, and I don't know if that's the same feedback that he got, but whatever happened, he quickly corrected the situation, and that's a much more dynamic album than City Lights is, in my personal opinion. All right, now let's get out the biggest thing. Oh my gosh, why are you so freaking heavy? Oh, I know why you're heavy. Yeah, okay, all right, got you. I forgot that was in here, and now that I know, yeah, that's why this thing is so freaking heavy. I probably could have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. So, I don't have EXO's Obsession album. Not because I didn't want it. It's just that it wasn't a priority to buy it at the time that it came out. And I had mixed feelings about that album. You know, there's a saying that's attributed to Coco Chanel, the inventor of the House of Chanel. And her saying was, every woman should look in the mirror before she leaves home and take off 2 accessories. And basically what that meant is, like, sometimes when you guys are leaving the house, you're doing too much. Maybe calm that shit down. And I feel like the production on the Obsession album is a prime example of maybe you're doing too much. Maybe we should just take away a couple of elements and not try to do everything on here. I mean, EXO still sounds like EXO. Nothing's changed in that respect. They still are delivering vocals. But the production is just awful. Like, there's just too much going on. It feels in a way kind of like an NCT production, in that like a song will be doing good and then like some random thing will happen and you'll be like, now why'd y'all do that? Like, seriously, why did y'all do that? And that's what really kept me from buying this album. But I got a really good deal on a bundle and I said, hey, let's do this. This bundle was around $15 as well. It's heavy for a reason. So first we've got this, which is the Kino for Obsession. I had no plans on getting this Kino. Did not want, did not ask. It was a part of the bundle, y'all. But I am interested to see what this looks like because I have no plans of buying this Kino. Okay, so this is the little thing that comes with it. Awesome. Good for you. Glad it worked out. How do you get this back in here? Go back in the thing. Go back. There you go. Go back. And then you get instructions for the Kino, and the instructions are in Korean. Exactly what I need. Oh, they're in English on the other side. That's great. And then it has a baby photo book. Like a little baby photo book. I would like to ask what is the point, but I mean, it is what it is. And then, which direction does it go? Which direction does the box go? Which direction does the box go? Fuck it. I don't. Leave me alone, XO. Leave me all the way alone. Stop. Just leave me alone. Okay, so that is the Kino. And now we have the actual like CD, which is what I came here for. And I didn't care which version I got, so I'm not fussed about it. So this is the one that doesn't have a stripe on it. And then this comes with, oh, this comes with a photo card? What the hell? Okay, it came with a Kai photo card. Did not know that. So here it is, Kai's photo card. That is extra sort of creepy. It also comes with this piece of film, I guess. Yeah, film. All right. And it comes with a global package advertisement, Dilly Whatsits. And is this the one? Oh yeah, it comes with like 1,000 photo books. I saw that. So I guess there's a photo book for each member that participated in this particular comeback. So, and then there's like a group photo book, I guess. Oh, what the hell? What is going on? Where's the CD? Okay, so this photo book has the CD in it. That's important. I bought it because I wanted the CD. Ooh, this is that photo book. So I guess they have like two types of EXO. There's like EXO and XXO, I guess is what they call them. These photographs. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not gonna lie to you. I could live without those. But it's something different, and you know what? I applaud you for trying something different. It also comes with a poster, and I got Suho's poster. Yay for him. And then there's photo books. So this is Suho's photo book, Baekhyun's photo book, Chen's photo book, one of the most disliked men in Korea currently, poor thing. Chanyeol's photo book. Is that Kai? Yes, Kai's photo book. I couldn't recognize him for a moment. And Sehun's photo book. I miss Theo. I miss him. But anyway, that's that. So, yay, got this. Now my EXO collection is as current as it will ever be because I'm not buying EXO CBX, or at least I have no plans to buy EXO CBX. I'm also not buying EXO SC. That's what it's called. I'm not buying EXO SC either because I'm not interested in that particular project. So that gets me completely current with what I was wanting to have from EXO at this time. I also don't buy multiple versions for EXO anymore. So yeah, I'm very much current to where I need to be. And then this thing was a part of the bundle. And these shits is heavy. Oh my gosh. They're so much heavier than I thought they would be. I don't know why I thought they would be lightweight, but man, these things are heavy. What the heck? Ugh. So this is the Daehyung's photo books. This was an OT12 project, I believe. And yeah, they're massive and they're very thick. And oh, this has a DVD in it. Look at that. It's the colors of the German flag. I used to live in Germany a long time ago, back when I was a wee one. And wow, this is kind of nice. I'm not even going to front. This is really, really nice. Ah, man. Look at Tao. That's a guy I haven't seen in a minute. Oh, look at Luhan wearing a shirt that says Berlin. Wow, they look like boys here. Like, literally look like boys. Look at those boys. Those little boys. Aww. What a great time. What a great time. But things change. Things change. It's also funny too because like you could see early on that they're really trying to establish ships. There's like certain people that are photographed side by side because they're really trying to drive home that like these are the ships that we endorse. Wow. What a time. Oh, look at Lay. Gosh, I haven't seen you in 15 years. Where the hell have you been? Aw. Lay's got a new comeback, by the way. I haven't purchased it. I haven't listened to it, but Lay does have a new project that came out, what, a couple weeks ago, maybe? So check it out if you haven't already. Oh my gosh. You guys, you guys, you guys, look at this tiny baby Kyungsoo. Look at the baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't speak German. I lived in Germany from the time I was 7 to the time I was 12, and I lived in a military installation, so I got to speak English all the time. But I can count to 10 very miserably in German, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sure that was terrible. And I also can sing the ABC song. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z und W. Das ist das ganze ABC. That was also terrible, but that is the little bit of German I know. Plus, I know like Frau is like older woman. There you go. Oh, and Scheizekopf, because my dad was very fond of saying that around the house for some reason. So yeah, shithead. Those are my German words. But yeah, that's all. That's all. I am 40 years old. The fact that I remember that much from 30 years ago is a minor miracle. So this is the yellow one where everyone is wearing plaid. Okay. This is weird one. Because like it's a lot of, why do you have a gun? What the hell is going on here? Okay, this is bizarre. This photo book is actually weird. So this is a picture of Kai in a hotel room with a gun. Not sure what the fuck that's about. But then the next page is like them changing clothes in a hallway. SM, you do the weirdest thing when it comes to photo books. I don't understand. It's like, this is some random house that they had them in, and they were like, eat lollipops and get naked. It'll be fun. Okay, why are they dressed like Mario and Luigi? I'm not making these things up. This is not me being weird. Mario and Luigi. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Oh, the babies. They're so little. Oh my gosh. The littlest boys. The littlest boys. This is so funny to me. Okay. So there's that. And then now they're outside. They look like babies. Like, this is supposed to be them outside, I guess, drinking, but like they're all drinking Coke because they're babies. That's so funny. Baby Dio again. Ah, oh, so tiny. Such tiny, tiny kids. Ah, Rock Band EXO with your wild rock band hair. So funny. Aww. Memories. Look at them trying to be tough guys. Look at these supremely coiffed tough guys. Nobody's scared of you. You're not beating up anybody. No one believes you. This is so funny. This is so funny to me. This is hilarious. So there's that one. So we've gone through 2 of them now. This is the last one. This is the black version. Oh, wait. Is this the one I already looked at? No. No, this is not the one I already looked at, is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, this is the one I already looked at. I think. This looks just like the other one. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, this is different. Thank you. So these were all the rage several years ago. These came out in Did these come out in 2013? When did these come out? Let me take off my glasses and see. 2014. These came out in 2014, and these were all the rage at the time. Everybody wanted these. They sold out really quickly on the first run. Like, this was like a huge deal if you were an XOL. You had to have these. I was a big fan of EXO in 2014, like a really big fan. At that point, I had bought all their stuff as it was coming out. I was at the point where I was like starting to pre-order stuff. I was buying both the Mandarin and the Korean version of things, and I still wanted nothing to do with this. And while I think that this is a beautiful reminder of a time and a place in EXO's history, I still kind of don't want anything to do with this. And it has nothing to do with the fact that, you know, they're not my bias group. It has everything to do with the fact that, like, this is really heavy. It takes up a lot of room. And I don't look at EXO for visuals. They're not my visual team. There are other groups that I would buy a full photo book just to lust after them. Shiny. But EXO's not that one for me. EXO is more of an audio experience, if you will. So this is not my ministry, but if this is somebody else's, I can give you a good deal on this. The only issue is this thing is heavy as a bitch, and it's going to cost a lot of money to ship to you, and there's nothing I can do about that. First of all, it is massive, so it's going to cost. I would never split these up. If I was going to sell them to somebody, I'd have to sell them in a team. So yeah, heavy, large, that equals into quite a bit when it comes to shipping money. But if somebody else needs this thing in their life and they're looking for a good deal, holler at me on my Twitter, because I could probably hook you up, because I don't need to keep this. I really don't need to keep this. And I spent way too much money shipping this to the United States when really all I wanted was like the stuff over here. But it was a nice experience to see them, I will say that. Like, this is an era that is very pleasant to revisit. I would like to know why everyone's not in here. I feel like I counted only about like 8 or 9 people in these photographs. Because I saw, let's see, Luhan and Lay. I saw Suho, Sehun, Chanyeol, Kyungsoo, Kai. I saw Shumin. I saw Chen. So said Luhan and Tao. So Chris was not in these. Is Chris the only one that was missing? Thank you. I was thinking about that. Like, yeah, Chris is the one who's not in here. And I don't know if he's not in here because he had left by that point, or if he's not in here because something else happened. Because I feel like I feel like Luhan left super close after Chris left, because Luhan was edited out of the Exordium photo book, which I have. You guys stay here. I'll go get that. Ugh! Ooh. So this is another one of my EXO things that I'm trying to get rid of here that I don't really want, because I mean, it was cute when I got it, but I never look at it anymore, and I never listen to the CDs. So yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it. But this is the Exordium Exoplanet. No, not Exordium. This is Exology. Exology Chapter 1, The Lost Planet. And Luhan was on this one, and they edited him out. And they did a really shitty job of editing him out of this. And so it makes me laugh, because there's like no full group pictures of anybody on this. There's a couple of images where like there's a space where there shouldn't be a space because it doesn't make any sense choreography wise. There's an extra leg somewhere where there shouldn't be an extra leg. It's just dumb. It's just really, really dumb. So I always laugh about this, because it's like, okay, but that doesn't make any sense, friends. So yeah. This is actually not a bad photo book either. It's kind of big. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little big for my taste, but it's not a bad photo book. Dio, such a child. I can't believe he's a grown-up. Like, my brain refuses to believe that Dio is actually a grown-up, because in my mind he will always be a child. Like, he'll always be his little ducky face child body. I'll never consider him a grown-up. And then it came with these postcards. I remember these. Yeah. Aww. Back in the old days when we thought that every single thing that an artist released was going to be a collector's item later on down the road, and then we found out it wasn't. I remember really feeling like I needed to have these when these came out. I was like, I have got to get this before it gets sold out. Everybody wants it. It's going to be a collector's item I got to have. And now look at me. Years later, I don't even listen to this anymore. It's just sitting there collecting dust, which is why it is also for sale. But yeah. Fun memories with EXO. Good times. So that is my haul. I haven't done a haul in forever. I forgot how these things go. So if I did a bad job, I'm practically a newbie when it comes to doing this stuff now, because I just really forgot how to do it. But it is kind of exciting to get a big box of shit like this. I mean, I'm not immune to that kind of, adrenaline rush you get when you open a bunch of stuff. It is nice, but I mean, I think I was more excited about winning the bid on it than I am about like having it in my possession, because I know exactly what I'm going to be doing with these things now. I'm going to be pulling all the CDs out of them. I will be putting them in my CD binder, and then I will probably not look at these photo books for a really long time. I'm asking someone on IG if they're still looking for those photo books. If they are, I'll send them your way, Sam. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, because I'm definitely not looking for those. I'm surprised that somebody would still want those. But I mean, I don't know the market. I really don't know the EXO market. I'm always surprised whenever anybody tells me about like sales records for EXO and stuff like that. I'm really legitimately surprised. Not because I doubt EXO or anything like that. I'm surprised how many people are interested in some of the stuff that I'm not interested in. Like, I get surprised when I hear that Baekhyun has sold 1 million copies of his album on pre-order before anybody had heard a single note. That is surprising to me. And I don't know if it's because I underestimated the popularity of UN Village, but yeah, that shocked the shit out of me. Now, after the album came out, I would have totally understood it selling 1 million copies, because like, it's a really good album. But beforehand, I'm like, where'd all these people come from? What the hell is going on here? Didn't get it. Same thing with like EXO SC. I keep saying it backwards. EXO SC. Not my ministry, not my gag. But apparently it's doing very, very well, and good for them. I just don't get it. It's not for me. And if it's not for me, then I'm not gonna get it. And I don't have to. It's not meant for me to understand every single thing that happens in K-pop. But I'm happy for them. I am happy for them. As a person who went through the wars of the early 2010s, I can tell you this is the best time in history for me as a K-pop fan. In the early 2000s, I think there were probably some issues with like fans of Shinhwa versus fans of HOT versus fans of Seki's, shit like that, right? But in the, I would say, mid 2010s, later 2010s, getting on the timeline and having people yell about who sold the most copies of albums was a literal nightmare for me, especially because at that point in time, I liked both of the groups that people were battling over. Like, I was a big fan of BTS and their music. I was a big fan of EXO and their music. And it was really tough because you would get exhausted, like really exhausted, and not exhausted in the way that people are sick of hearing BTS pave the way, like exhausted, like you couldn't even make friends in the K-pop community with anybody without that being brought up as a topic of discussion. Like, you would get on, YouTube or whatever the fuck the social media of your choice was, and if you unboxed one group's album, people would assume that you were an anti of the other. And nothing could be further from the truth. Like, I really, really like the music of both groups. I think that EXO sounds really good. I think they have some really beautiful harmonies. I think they have one of the strongest vocal lines in all of K-pop. I mean, just literally on the shoulders of three different men, that vocal line is titanium tough. So like just from Baekhyun to Dio to Chen, those three men alone, what a tough vocal line to compete with. I don't count Suho because I'm not a fan of Suho's vocals. I didn't really understand why he was given a solo album, but you know, SM does favors for their favorites. But yeah, like when it came to EXO, my favorite songs from EXO have consistently been ballads. Do not know why. The only other song, like, there are some other songs that I really like by EXO that are like title tracks. Like, of course, Call Me Baby, their best title track of all time. Fight Me in the Comments. You could say Monster, and you wouldn't be wrong necessarily. You just wouldn't be all the way right. But Call Me Baby, best title track they've ever had, in my humblest of opinions. Exact, their best album to me, even though there's a lot of people who would say, no, it's not. A lot of people would say Love Me Right is their best album. And you know what? We can battle in the comments if you want to. But again, you're not all the way wrong, but I'm right. And then probably their best song that they've released in the last couple of years is Gravity. Like, I remember having a very strong like response the first time I heard Gravity. And Mason is not in here, so he can't verify this. But like, we were driving around because, you know, sometimes a bitch just wants to drive. I just want to hit the road and like let the pedal hit the floor. And he was playing The Weeknd's Blinding Lights, and that feeling that other people get listening to Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, that's the feeling I get when I hear Gravity by EXO. Like, I get that, like, I just want to drive as fast as I can in the middle of the night. That is the feeling I get, you know, when it just, the vroom vroom, da-da-da, whoa whoa, da-da-da. Oh, man, the vibe, the feeling. I wish that Gravity was a title track. I realize I am the only person in all of K-pop that wants this, but I prefer Gravity as a title track to Don't Mess Up My Tempo. I really do. It is such a superior song in every way. I kind of want to listen to it right now. I kind of need to listen to it right now. At least the beginning of it. And I don't care if I'm going to get a copyright claim from SM, because I get copyright claims for literally whispering songs. So what the fuck? Who cares? I fucking love that fucking song. Oh, good job, Samantha. You turned the sound off so nobody can hear it. Ugh. My nose is itching, guys. It's still allergy season for me. I mean, it's summertime, yes, but we're in the rainy season. Split cheeks. Woo! What a feeling! I fucking love that song. What a feeling. What a feeling. Seems believing. What a feeling. I fucking love that song. I would love to see somebody do a mashup of Gravity and The Weeknd's Blinding Lights. You know what? That's okay. You don't have to agree with me. Like I said, I'm probably the only person on the entire planet who loves Gravity. The best part of Gravity, in my opinion, is not even the very beginning, even though I do love the beginning. The best part of Gravity is the bridge. The bridge on Gravity is magical. I've never liked Chanyeol rapping ever. Best thing ever. Best thing ever. What masters. What masterful music making. London Noise, you put your foot in that shit. London Noise, you put your foot in that shit. Wow. Great stuff. Great stuff. Anyway, love that fucking song. And it is the best song for me that EXO's done in a smooth and hot minute. Obsession's not a bad album. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys and be like, oh, Obsession's terrible. I don't know anybody else. It's not a bad album. Like, it's not what I would have picked for the group, but I'm also not employed by SM or any of their affiliates to choose music for their group. So, you know, tis what tis. But yeah, I probably would have gone in a different direction if you had asked me what I would have picked for them. Or at the very minimum, I would have looked at some of the production and been like, hey, can we maybe like not do that and maybe make a different choice? But still, a decent album nonetheless. And I support anybody who supports the album because it's still EXO. It's still their voices. And, you know, sometimes you have to give a little grace to folks. Sometimes it's not always going to be your faves. I know for me personally, I have a tendency to be a little bit harsher critic on my faves. And I know that the first time I heard SHINee's Odd album, which I talked about my kind of journey with the Odd album, I remember thinking, this is SHINee's worst album. I can't believe they would do this to me. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I bought multiple copies. Then I let myself sit with the album. And because SHINee are my faves, eventually I realized there's no way I could ever hate this album. This is actually a really good album. And now, as of this very moment, Married to the Music, which is the repackage of Odd, is my favorite SHINee album, period, point blank, end of the line. I fucking love Married to the Music. It's got so many brilliant moments. It is one of the best repackages that SHINee has ever done. I would say it is the best repackage that SHINee has ever done. The songs that they added for the repack for Married to the Music they're better than songs that were on the original release. And that does not happen very much. A lot of times in K-pop, when somebody does a repack album, they put some B-sides on there. They're like, these are good, but they're not quite good enough to be first release B-sides, but they're good enough to be second release B-sides. That's not the case with Married to the Music. Savior is such a fucking, is such a tune. Such a tune. And then you have Chocolate, which is a good song. It's not great, but it's a good song. But then you have Hold You. And Hold You actually is my favorite SHINee song. And I did not think that I would say that about anything connected to Odd, but, you know, I have been saying it now for the last couple of years. Hold You is my favorite SHINee song out of their entire discography. And I mean the whole thing. And we're talking like from Replay on. Because it used to be that Alarm Clock was my favorite SHINee song for just really sentimental reasons. And anytime I'd hear it, I'd always feel like I was falling in love with somebody. But Hold You is like, it is what I'm looking for as a mature woman in a relationship, if you will. I just want somebody to like, I just want somebody to stalk me and eventually make me their own. That sounded bad. That was troublesome. But that's kind of what that song is about. Like, if you look at the lyrics for Hold You, it's like, I've been watching you. You just need to let me hold you for a minute. And that's pretty fucking creepy. I don't know why that was what they decided to go with when it came to lyrics for that album. But, you know, I'm not one to argue. I really feel like I am a victim of society. I feel like if you're cute enough, maybe I'll let you stalk me. Maybe I'll let you Stockholm Syndrome me. I don't know. I've never had it happen before, but I'm willing to give it a go round, Minho. What do you want to do? Actually, no, I should take that back. I kid so much about Minho that I think some of you aren't aware how kidding I am. But when it comes to Minho, we will never have the intimacies with each other. It will never happen. I would gladly give birth to his children. I would gladly be his wife and manage his household. But in terms of any like legitimate physical romance between the two of us, would never happen. And the reason it would never happen is because like I feel like I raised Shiny. Even though I only met them in 2012, I wasn't with them since 2008. But like in a lot of ways, I feel like I raised Shiny. And it's fun to kid. And I can acknowledge that they're attractive and everything else. But they're just so much more a part of like who I am as a person now at this point. And they're so ingrained in my mind as these moments in my life cycle that I don't really take Minho's visuals seriously anymore. Is that weird? Do you guys have that same experience with some of your favorite groups? Like, I look at Minho and he is objectively one of the most attractive men walking the face of the earth. Like, he's just got all the features. The long legs, the muscular shoulders, the beautiful full pouty lip, the wide eyes, the very strong nose, the head full of transplanted hair. He's just got it all. Like, the only thing he's missing is like a legitimate ass. But he's really like model-esque in his attractiveness. But at the same time, Minho's such a fucking goof. Have you ever heard that guy laugh? He's such a fucking goof. You know, and he's a baby. When you watch him, he's such a baby that it's just really hard to be like, yeah, take me now. No, not really. I mean, yeah, I like looking at him, but I don't get that energy from Minho at all. I made the mistake of watching Hello Baby very early on in my fandom for Shiny, and like that will ruin you. If you ever thought that anyone from Shiny was attractive, watch Hello Baby and have your mind blown. Like, not a single one of them. Nary the one. You know, and especially with Minho, like the more I looked at him, like he would be an excellent daycare teacher. An excellent daycare teacher. But at the same time, do not touch me with a 10-foot pole. Don't want, never do. So I don't know, it's funny. Also, I want you to take this in the spirit to which I'm giving it to you, because this is not me. This is something that somebody else laid before my feet. And after they did it, I have no longer been able to watch one particular part of Hello Baby. Okay, so there's a lot of scenes of the members of Shiny waking up on Hello Baby. Those of you who are hard stands for Shiny, you probably know what I'm talking about. This is not me. Somebody else told this to me. I don't even look at it like this, which is why I skip this part all the time. There are a lot of scenes of Shiny waking up in the traditional house that they rented for Shiny to do Hello Baby with. And in one of the scenes, they're in like a larger room and everybody's laid out in the room. It's not the long room. It's like a big room. Anyway, they're all asleep and they're waking up one at a time, and they have to do like a series of challenges after they wake up. And Taemin wakes up, and I guess Taemin must have like legitimately been asleep when they filmed this. But when he wakes up, Taemin is in the way that a lot of young men are when they first wake up and they've not had a chance to relieve themselves or take care of themselves. And some thirsty Taemin put that out in the ethos, and I have not been able to watch that section of Hello Baby since. I never noticed it until I got on fucking Shawwal Tumblr. When I got on Shiny Tumblr, there's so many people who are so fucking nasty, and at that point, I want to say Taemin might have been 16, possibly 17. Like, he was still a minor when that show came on. Why are people looking at his nether regions like that? That's not cool. That's not cool. But for those of you who are nasty asses and like to live for that kind of shit, there you go. I'm sure you can find it on the internets. but I digress. So I'm gonna cut off this live stream because I've been talking for a really long time. I'm gonna cut on another live stream. I know you're thinking to yourself, why are you doing this? But I have a totally different conversation I like to have with you guys, and it's going to be about unpopular opinions, and I don't want to tag team it on the end of this haul. I want it to be its own conversation. So I'm going to get off here, restart the live stream, and let's have some fun. Be looking for it. Bye, y'all.